Hello, good afternoon, trader. Welcome back to Forex Black Box channel. Quick update on the day of today is the 27th of August 2020. It's about almost 12 o'clock Eastern time, quarter to 12. So London is quarter to 5. London is going to close soon. Just a quick update on the day. As you can see, S&P 500 basically keep going up nicely, keep pushing higher and continuing up to 3615. This was a Fibonacci level here, right there, from that pandemic gum down, and now we will be coming back up. We broke that previous high. We stalled a little bit here. I talked about that. It's gonna spike up and come back down. From what I can see on the daily size candle, is actually no problem at all. I think we're gonna continue as normal as usual. So I was gonna do waving as you're doing here. Inside you get a small pullbacks. I was gonna do the same thing and continue back up to that level. Today was the Jackson Hole talk. Basically, market went down first, went up first, come back down. If you go look to the hourly, um, hang on, not hourly, will be more visible on the 5 minute. So very much we held above overnight. We didn't really touch the pivot. That's when Jackson Hole started the investigation talking, remark, then come back down. Halfway he was talking, bounced back up again when he was talking, finished talking, went down. Then we held here at this level, at this candle. It was a nice momentum back up, and it's keep doing the same thing over and over. We'll go 1 minute, we're going to see more details of the waves I'm talking about. That's a wave here, a second wave, a third wave, and look like we're holding. We broke below this one. There's a failure here on 1 minute above the range. Probably come back, test the range. We're probably going to break that R1, and we're going to go continue back up. I just want to recall who asked me. I need to show something. Um, just a second. Just give me a second. Right. I was just looking at Discord server, and if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment, ask me questions. Also join the Discord server so we can talk directly by messages because I don't really see YouTube messages every day, so once only. But Discord is I'm quite active on it, so yeah, try to join in that. The link is in description. One of the users in Discord asked me, what about stop loss and sorry, what about sell stop and sell limit or buy stop buy limit? Basically, if you're an investor, right? I'm an investor. I'll be kind of like, okay, I'm gonna call my broker, or I can do it on my platform. I'm gonna buy limit here around this level. I'm investor, okay? So I'll be relying on the price, not the candlestick, because I have no clue how the candlestick will look like in the future. If you look at the previous momentum and you want to buy limit, you can buy limit here, but you be willing taking the risk all the way down. Okay, if you are a trader like myself and the rest of us, you trading purely on 5 minute, for example, right, or 1 minute. 1 minute is more suitable for this market. All right, if we go back in history a little bit, I will be maybe putting buy limit here above this candle or a buy limit above this one. However, the problem is a buy limit, it will be triggered before the market or before the candle form. Okay, you're gonna be triggered like here. If you're a buyer here, right? Okay, is a failure. You see that? Just above it and went down. So if you're a buyer here, before the market went up, hit your order and bounces back down in your face. Stop losses here, for example, or here, right? Take you out. And that's the problem with the buy limit and sell limit. I hope you get the picture. If you see that after a fact, you're not buy limit anymore, all right? It's like if you want to sell it, if you want to sell this, and you see that happen here once, and you want to sell limit here, guess what? You're out of the money and come back down again. So that's the problem with buy limit and sell limit is only for investor. So investor doesn't really care how far the market go up and down. Inside the day, I'm trading. Okay, I'm gonna go to 1 hour, try to buy this market. Okay, I'm trying to buy this market. See that market is making new highs. Market close, I'm gonna put a buy limit above here. My stop loss is here. See, is a big gap, right? So what? Guess what? We've been triggered, we've been tested again, and we'll bounce back up. We're looking 1 to 1, 1 to 1. That's for investors, okay? Or swing trader. Swing trader is not much different from investors. If you're trading about 4 hours, you're a swing trader, meaning you can invest your money 3 to 4 days in the market. If you're scalper trader, all of us will call trader under the trader category, but because you're trading, you switch your money with asset, then you switch it back when it's expensive or when it's cheap, right? So when you try to get in and out, you should be looking to the time frame. Mine 1 minute. I'll be in and out in no minute, in like 5 minutes max. Like this one is a good buying. Sometime I can buy above here, sometime I can above here, sometime I'm not sure I'll buy here. But the candlestick itself is giving you the opportunity. You see that three green candle, very nice, full, no wicks, nothing. There's a buyer pressure going on from here. It's gonna end up where? Next high, nearby. Okay. When we see some red candles, it's forming now. You see that? I'm a little bit okay. If I'm long, I'll probably will exit by now. See that we break above this one. We didn't really progress from here. We see like moving like that, push up and moving slowly. So probably we're gonna see some pullback. No one knows how far that pullback will go for. I better exit here. Give me that pullback. I can sell the pullback as well. If I'm buying seller, see there is a range. Right, a failure down here, bounce back up. We have a failure above the resistance and push back down. See, we touch the resistance and we have a red candle. 1 minute. So that's the thing, guys. So buy limit and sell limit for long term scalping at market. I see that okay, it's going green. Bob down and start pushing. I'll buy. I leave my stop loss here. It's happened here before, but guess what? It's not above the previous candle. Here is above the previous candle. I like this. I'll be a buyer. Here is not above. Here is below. Here is a sell, but not for too far because you know that there's a floor. It could break it and continue, or could just bounce like it did here. I hope that clear to you now. Whoever is asking and everyone else is beneficial, benefit information for everybody. So far we up momentum, guys. We are risk on very much. We broke February 6 months ago high. We created new high just today. Nasdaq is doing exactly the same thing as well. All market is booming, and Nasdaq is going for my second target. Remember I talked about that as I thought that's going to give me pullback. No, indeed, we did break a new high. What the pretty about Nasdaq, as soon as it started breaking new highs, keep going. Yesterday was a beautiful day. I didn't do much, but I was watching the market going up. I'm not in the market yet, and because it's always pushing to new highs, in back in my head, I think this is going to pull back on my face. So at the end of almost the end of the day yesterday, I traded a small position and I did some percentage, but I didn't really get the benefit of all this green candle. So what we see today is we're already almost 12 o'clock now, 5 to 12 Eastern time, and the market didn't really move as much as it is yesterday. So I see some weakness start creeping in. Not weakness, but the momentum is quite slow. Go 5 minute. Because this, yeah, that after Jackson Hole, basically, I was long from here today. I exit around here. I tried to long here again, but I didn't want to take a risk because I think the market is sideways. If you give you failure breakout, probably that could be a failure. That's a new high of the day on that 5 minute. Could be in the minute itself as well. Yes, indeed, it is. Right now, all-time highs around 12,044. Remember that I called 12,000 and a half. I call to it 12,000 first, and after that I go for 12,000 and a half. So anyways, moving up, bullish momentum. Basically every day, down in Asia is slow and bounce. Down in Asia, slow and bounce. But we're gonna hit the R1 today before the close. Probably down in Asia, we're gonna do some bullbacks. I'm sure that pivot point will be around this level. If we push high a little bit to calculate the size of momentum, pivot point will be somewhere around here. I will be a good buying, but I would like to see the momentum at the end of the day. If it's going to break to R2, then pivot point a little bit higher. Let's see. So far, bounce off the pivot point. That's why I entered the trade and I exit around this level. It took me 30 minutes to come up back up. I was looking on 5 minute and I did about 60 point, which is not bad at all. And yeah, I call it a day. That's all. Yeah, so we up momentum on dollar on Nasdaq. Just keep going. Lovely. See that sideways failure. This is a failure here. Come back up strong. Give you pullback 20 moving average and boom. If you trade on the stock, you'll be laughing now. You probably gonna brought your own house. Anyways, gold. I talked about gold, guys. I talked about gold is gonna do the major move, like I talked on Discord. So I'm looking for this one to come back down here. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Make a copy of it. There you go. That's where I'm looking gold to go. Is unnecessarily exact momentum, but maybe above the range, but looks weak. And the dollar index is probably going to continue back up a little bit more. So probably going to go around here. Your job is to find out if it's going to be a failure here or continuation to your target. If it's become a failure, it could just push up a little bit, 50% of the move down and continue down. Give you a big ABC 3 times. It's going to be one, could be this is one. On the bigger picture, this is one, this is two, this is three. However, in a lower time frame, if you go small inside, that's push one, a push two, a push three. Okay. Silver, the same story. As I say that, I'm looking for this target, $21.97. Bitcoin, the same. If dollar becomes strong, all asset against the dollar is going to continue down. I didn't trade it myself, but that looks like sideways for a while. I see that momentum coming back down, building now. We're going to see another leg. So overall, 1, 2. Talking about 10 grand and a half. Oil, still oily. The kitchen oil is more expensive than the oil. I'm joking. No, I think this indecision yesterday and we broke below it. We bounced off the 20 moving average. So we got that two factors. We broke below previous day. We come near the 20 moving average. We bounce back up like bing bong. So we went down, come back up. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. We're going to go lower. So we're looking to be below this level. Below this level, then we indication of continue down. Okay, is a very good candlestick, especially on a daily indecision, weakness on buyers, weakness, and it's slowly going up, but I think it's going to go down. Not because of Corona, because of just price action. Dollar index, you see that it's bouncing off here. Give you a failure again, another failure. Here you go, just below the range, the beginning of the range itself. We went below it and bounce back up, hit the 20 moving average, come way in the middle, indecision. However, previously we pushed up, come back down, and that was the pullback of this momentum. A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, or A, B equals C, D. Okay. Euro as well. Euro is holding here, right? So yeah, we went with the news up and down, but you see that we're still inside that box. Really, we didn't leave yet. We had a failure up. I talked about it, and went down 20 moving average on the way, hold it nicely, and we tried to pull back up again. We had a failure around these closes. We had a failure below here, or a double top bottoms. We'll come back right in the middle. So what are we talking about? We're talking about A, B, C. We're talking the same as is the opposite exactly of dollar index. Pound as well pushed to new highs. Right, we broke the high. I know that is going to happen. A nice momentum on pound. The driver of pound is still, guys, I still have some more juice to keep going. Let me just clear this out. I've been talking to people about it. And look, that's a monthly, right? If you're a technical trader, bank, hedge fund, whatever, see that? Failure to continue down. We're above the 20 moving average on the monthly, right? We're trying to go inside this zone now. We zoom in. We'll try to go inside this wick. It's going to be challenging because that's unfair price. If we fill this wick by a body, indicating strong momentum. So what I'll be looking for, I'll be looking for something similar to a line here, like see that angle. So this is the first target. I'm probably going to pull back before the year is over. I'm talking about 145, 150. 150 is quite high. That's 150. We had a low. We had one here. We had a failure, and now we're sideways for a couple of years. I think that's also is very interesting. A W. We're gonna break above it, retesting, continue. We'll come near that price. Go a level here. It's not exactly maybe 146. 150 is a good target, but a long term. So 6 months from now, 150 is brilliant. I mean, if you enter now, leave your stop loss like, I don't know, 1,000 pips down there, you're targeting what? 1,001 to zero point 0.7. Well, it's up to you, but Bound is still got more momentum. So there is a big W here. Look, there's a big W. Failed to continue, failed to break the W, been protected. That's a wave, 1, 2, then probably going to break above it. Just above this range, above this level, 140, bull back to 135, and continuation back up on monthly view will be very good trade. All right, so walk to daily, still moving up. This is a big V shape, a big V shape, right? We're already above this noise. We had some noise here, similar to this noise last year. Remember this very well. And I know that I was short from here. I didn't take it too far. I just took it around this level because it was ranging here. But unfortunately, some money's been lost here as well. But anyways, so let's move on to the next. Pound yen as well. Yen has got some weakness. Dollar is going to be strong. I reckon that yen is going to come up to at least 144 above this at this channel, right? All the highlighting levels. We're trying to break out of this small channel inside a channel. Come back here. Probably going to continue back up on the long term. Yes, it's finishing this fight, right? We had a failure below it. Continue back up. Probably on one more test, and we'll continue back up one more test and continue. That's how the market moves. It's not going to go at one time. But noisy, as I said, guys, you see that I told you that many times before. I'm not really convinced, especially yeah, stock market is keep going up, and Aussie is still strong. Even Bound is strong at the moment, but it's still putting weight on Bound Aussie. So another test at this level must, not must, but I think that was going to happen. Let me look it. So we just hovering above this range. We have another box up there. Do you think it's going to come down here and do another box? I think that's what's going to happen if the stock keep going up. Bound New Zealand as well is a good buy for Bound New Zealand. Respect the 20 moving average. However, New Zealand is getting some strings as well, so be careful with that. We did really move nicely. ABC probably gonna come have a bull back. We'll have a 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll bounce off here, come back up. Overall, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Then I'm waiting for this another 1, 2, 3 down here in smaller waves. So I'm looking for a pullback around this level. Let me look it. I'm looking to come back here, give me a failure, then I will buy it. I'll be targeting the highs, this high, for now. So wave up, wave up, down, wave up, wave down until we see where we're going from here. Bound CAD, same, like look at that sideways. CAD was strong, Bound was weak, Bound is strong, CAD is weak, both of them at the same time. So far we're pushing up after that big drop. Took us 3-4 days to come near 90% of that big red candle. I reckon that will continue down. I think CAD will be strong a little bit in the coming days, right? And on favorite one, Bound Swiss. Guys, I never traded, but I don't see a valuable opportunity. I mean, for the pandemic, went down how much? Almost 1500 pips, about 1500 pips. But after that, see what happened? Just sideways. Bound cable is up there. Yen is up there. The rest of the equity currencies that are a little bit down here, but this one right smack in the middle. For me, is no trade zone for me. I'm not trading anyway. So yeah, I hope that you understand the difference between investing, swing trading, and scalping. Every one of these categories has got its own pros and cons. Okay. Okay, guys, thanks very much. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like and leave a comment and join the Discord. We can talk one-to-one if you want to. There's no cost or anything, but if I'm free, I can maybe advertise 10, 15 minutes to talk to your questions. You can leave me a question in the chat. I will reply to you. Okay, guys, thanks very much. I'll talk to you tomorrow or maybe on the weekend. Take care. Bye.